Lost. So what can we say about that show that hasn't been said already? And the answer to that, people of the internet, is a lot. A lot, and I'm not kidding. Something you should know before we start that journey is that I am a big nerd. I mean, one of the biggest. I've been watching TV, I think, 26 years of my 27-year-long life. And in those 26 years, I have never, and Joel means never, encountered a show with a rewatch value as high as this show. So to honor that accomplishment, I've decided to do a top 10 of the 10 best opening ending season of Lost. Let's start. Number 10. The pilot. Is there a better way to start, people? Of course not. This is where it all started, and this is where we're gonna start too. What's so special about that episode, it's not only a season opener, it's a show opener, a pilot. And that's what makes this episode even more, and I'm reusing the word, special. Why? Very simple. This episode has the very heavy duty of convincing us people. Based on those 40 minutes, half of the viewers are gonna decide if they're even gonna watch the second episode. And guess what, people? It was a complete success. And I'm not cheating. A success. It completely did it for me. And when I'm asking myself why do I like that show or that episode so much, I have only one word that comes to mind. Unpredictable. And this pilot was for me unpredictable from start to end. Not once have I known what's gonna happen. And that's weird for me. Again, I'm a TV nerd. I always guess what's gonna happen. But no, not this time. Not in the Lost universe. Not on the island. Another very cool fact about the pilot is that it starts right away from action. It's boom, Lost, action. When I pushed play on the very first episode of Lost, I was sure that the first episode is gonna end with the plane crashing. Well, I couldn't be more wrong. In an act of genius, the writer saved us all the boring character introduction that we used to see right now on TV. Instead of that, what they did brilliantly is make us care about the character. And all of them, well, all of them except. So let's recap. We have good action from the start, plus excellent character introduction. All this time, good acting and excellent music equal best pilot ever made by a human being. And number 10 on our list.
Hey! What's your name? Jack!
Number 9 of the list, Season 4 opening, or the flash forward season. I started to watch Lost a week before Season 5 started, so I think of myself as one of the lucky guys who didn't have to wait a year to see that episode. So to all of you people who start to watch Lost at the end of 2004, I just want to say two things. First of all, bravo, and second, I really don't envy you guys. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the episode himself. And once again, there is a lot to talk about, people. It started with non-bitter Jack in the real world watching TV, and apparently a car chase is going on. A few seconds later, we discover that the driver of the car is in fact Hurley, aka
Deepa.
And while he's getting arrested by the cop, he's screaming the now very famous sentence, Okay, so we all guessed it right away. This episode is going to follow Hurley. We're going to see what's happened to him on the island, and even more important, in the future. I don't know about you guys, but I always love the Hurley-centric episode, and especially that one. Why? Because it's dark, it's funny, and not once it falls into kitschiness. Let me explain what I mean by kitschiness. Many times in this series there is very emotional moment that I don't really like, you know, when the music became more corny and all soft and everybody's sad, and then right the second I start rolling my eyes and praying, asking, please don't do that to me, don't become kitschy, boom, something really cool happened and I'm back on the ride. And this is what happened in this episode. Remember the scene when they all regroup at the cockpit and everybody's happy to see each other and Hurley has to go see Claire and tell her that Charlie is dead? Well, just then, a second before he became kitschy people, again, boom, we have Jack that pins down Locke to the ground and we have our very, very cool scene, people. By the way, don't you like it how they let objects finish sentences sometimes? Check this out.
You're not gonna shoot me, Jack. Any more than I was gonna shoot.
Okay, let's sums up. So basically in this episode our Losties are gonna have to choose. Are they gonna follow Locke to the other barracks or are they gonna follow Jack to the beach and wait for rescue? And basically we see they split in two clans and I'm happy they split because if they wouldn't,
Then Charlie died for nothing.